Greetings Wolfpack, it's Principal Miss Gillum, and I am just wanting to let you guys know about, as we get prepared for you guys to return to the building, some of the big changes that we will be putting in place in order to keep everyone as safe as possible. So if you choose, come February 1st, the first day that high school students will be able to come back in person will be February 1st. If you choose to return, a few things we want you to be aware of. First, masks will be required to be worn at all points in time except for while you're eating your lunch. So throughout the whole school day, you will be required to have a mask on covering both your nose and your mouth. Another big change is that we won't be using lockers. So you'll have to make sure you have all your materials for the day in your backpack, and you'll want to make sure that you take all those things to all of your classes, including a device. Everyone will need to have a device with them at all points in time during the day. One other big thing we want to point out is that we'll have directional hallways. So in order to reduce the number of contacts that students may have during the day, we've transformed some of our hallways into one-way hallways. Some will still be two ways with dividers on the side to show which way goes which. And we've also transformed some of our stairways into one-way stairways. Next, we'll talk about the different bell schedule.
Hi, this is Miss Johnson with your January 6th through 29th bell schedule and calendar. When we come back to school, there's going to be some changes in the calendar and the schedule. Instead of going 4 days a week, we will now go back to the 5 days a week schedule. We will still be having 3 classes per day, but we will be meeting all 5 days. Also, the times of these classes have changed a little bit. If you take a look under the bell schedule, it shows that classes are now going to start at 9:15. This is a different time than the 9:30 regular time we've had all year. So be sure and set your alarm clocks a little bit earlier, 9:15 start time. We're also going to be starting on January 6th, which is a Wednesday. So Wednesdays are not going to be meet with your teacher days any longer. They're actually going to be real class times where you'll have all 3 class periods. If you take a look at the calendar, you'll see the little red square with the R. All of those indicate remote learning. Remote learning will be taking place all the way through the end of January. And then on February 1st, you'll then have the option to either do remote learning from home or in-person learning. So the rest of this video is going to show some more of the changes that you're going to see if you decide to come back to West Valley. Hi, this is Miss Johnson. I just wanted to let everyone know that our water fountains are off, but our water bottle fillers will be working. So bring your own water bottle with you to school so you can stay hydrated and healthy.
Greetings again, Wolfpack students. We just want to talk again about some of the routines that you'll be having when you come into each of your classes. So as you come into your classes, you'll be expected to use some hand sanitizer, and then we'll have gloves and wipes available for you to clean down your workspace before you sit down in it. Additionally, our goal will be to have 6 feet of social distancing between desks and classes. But in some classes, it might not be possible to have the full 6 feet. But we will do the best that we are able with the number of students that choose to return to have class in the building. All right, students, another thing we want to talk about is lunch. So we are going to be a closed campus for lunch for students that return to class in the building. So that means you will either have to get lunch from our cafeteria, which will be continuing to provide free meals twice a day to all enrolled students, or you will have to bring your own lunch. We will also be having either 2 or 3 lunches depending upon the number of students who choose to return. Additionally, your class that you go to lunch with will be assigned a designated area in the building to have lunch, and you won't be allowed to leave that area. It might be the cafeteria, it might be the mat room, it might be the commons, but that will be your assigned area for lunch. All right, students, so we talked about that you won't have access to a locker and you'll have all your materials with you. In addition, during passing times and release times, we'll have staggered releases based on what zone classroom you're in. We also wanted to show you that this is a hallway that will be two-way. So you'll be on either one side of the hallway if you're going this way, or the other side of the hallway if you're going the other way.
So you'll see here at West Valley, when you return, you'll have each an assigned entrance and exit. Some of you will come in the front doors, some of you will be coming in and exiting the back doors, and those of you that ride the bus will still be entering and exiting through the bus doors. So one thing to remember, doors will be opened at 9 o'clock. Once you enter the building, you'll need to go straight to your class. There will not be any locker use this quarter, so please make sure bring only what you're okay with going from class to class with.
All right, Wolfpack. Here for review are all of the changes that you're going to see if you choose in-person learning next semester. Please review these changes because they're much different than what you might be used to. We hope that this information is going to help you make the best decision for yourself. We want everyone to stay safe and happy and healthy, and we hope that you have a wonderful holiday break.